后可后可怕之。那个是 Yuka， 我的推在过生日，好开心。希望他明年还能看到他生日，希望之后也都能看到他生日。我想给他钱哦，可是我自己都快没钱吃饭了，还是算了。他吃蛋糕好可爱哦。先跟我弟聊才发现，原来我们经历的主线剧情不一样。我们触发早知那个遗失的书页的剧情，都是那都是主线剧情，但是我们的剧情内容是不一样的。我是去找那个凶杀案，他是他是什么？它是一个跟我完全不一样的事情。这里有经验值，这个区域有经验值，在哪里？像是这边。对吧？我们刚刚在这边没看到。哦，最后一个。又有哪里？我听起来像是这边。上面。古典乐会不会有版权啊？
Revelio，
我们在上面。这是什么
Levioso， Accio，
哦，这边有这个钟。
Revelio， Accio， Revelio，
这里是哪里？哇，好大！会识别哦，那么强，会识别不是应该都超强的吗？ 万应室，哦，我居然还有一个。
Revelio，
这个是什么？传送点。啊，这就是你要死不玩这游戏的原因。 到2个钟了，所以一个在上面，一个在下面，应该是要把它嘟上去。可是我现在还没有那个
Revelio.
嘟它的作用。又听到叮了，所以它是在下面没错，没有不是在上面。感觉是在外面吗？为什么？哦，又掉到这里，
Revelio.
听起来有点距离了。话说是哪里？是那个？不是，这是什么？
Revelio. Lumos.
盆栽跟一个人面狮身像。
Revelio.
哦，好像在这边。哎呀，收集完了。可是还有听到这个那边，算了，不管了。盆栽跟人面狮身像，应该不会太远，他那个任务。
Revelio.
木猫，帮我走出来。那个是什么？哦，扫帚。好，接下任务吧，不要再混。我要等到白天是不是？哼，露宿街头就为了等上课。
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
应该有个
Oh, you
QT 要
stupid
滑一
wacky
下，
school broom!
往上滑。
Up.
我不知道。
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school
Wish I had my
property.
own broom.
I want them returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to.
那怎么加速啊？
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
哦，好棒哦！
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
有点卡。
Ha! Good. I've got this.
有点卡。
Oh, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
哇，好漂亮！哇，那个桥好阔。
Whoa. Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
我在快速吗？好像是快速。我死了。因为有踩到点，好像是踩。
Ha! That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done. Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Kagawa seems strict. I wouldn't want to get into
我
trouble.
是乖学生好吗？
Kagawa won't even notice. Besides, a bird doesn't learn how to fly by staying in the nest. Follow me.
Follow me.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever.
Revelio.
Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
干嘛干嘛干嘛干嘛干嘛干嘛干嘛干嘛干嘛？我想找一下那个石头肯在哪里。啊，要去哪？不是你不要下降上升的哦，我不知道要去哪里。
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
是哦。
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
哦，我还以为是这样。我等一下，等一下，我读一下地图。
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not... There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the
果
owlery.
然是魔法。
That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the
他感觉
day.
超像女超人的啦。
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
那你要帮我把分数加回来啊。
Sorry about that business with Kagawa. But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
交到坏朋友了。
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
他刚跳了一下，不要以为我没看到。这是什么？哦，不对不对，我好像应该有个主线是不是？哎，我是应该去找教授拿那个书吗？这是什么？打勾是我已经把他打死了，还是曾经打死过就是打勾？我现在不知道我要干嘛。我以为我应该要去找那个教授拿回，可是现在没有那个选项。还是我要去火米村啊？这有个支线。其他这个吧。
Sometimes it seems all...
Corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and
哦，他要
distractions.
带我去那个密室。我的卡，等一下啊，为什么地图上有2个黄色的？万应室，然后跟塞巴斯蒂安。为什么我需要去找塞巴斯蒂安？
Revelio.
这有东西，这个方向。
Revelio. Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes. If you wouldn't mind.
这是那个跟着蜘蛛走，那个我记得他们本来它里面有一段是要跟着蜘蛛走去找那个海格的那个蜘蛛嘛，然后荣恩被吓到说为什么是蜘蛛，为什么不是跟着蝴蝶走？应该是这个
What
吧。
were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh. Trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Okay.
Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck.
Not enough reflection on the past. Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Hello,
Konnichiwa.
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I've a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them. With the U-wand's darker reputation. Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
都6吧。
That item is of the highest quality.
这是什么？这前面有个灯呢。
That item is of the highest quality.
哦，火哎，性格火爆者。这就是一般拿来扫地的那种吧。
That item is of the highest quality.
这很把选。这个要是他没有那座位的话，我就选这个，我比较喜欢这个灯。
That item is of the highest quality. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
其实我可以都买。
Nice doing business with you.
我刚刚决定
That item is of the
Come on.
highest quality.
何必选呢？
Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I'm maybe too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom
不知道为
flight?
什么。
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match, seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
没也是哎，
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio.
哇，帮我准备的。
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
The tales of Beetle the Bard.
看看
Lumos.
看看霍霍的树，还有樱花阵。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
这附近，应该在那后面吧。
Accio. Lumos.
再看一下，它旁边是，它是绿树，然后后面才是紫树，所以应该在这边吗？这附近吗？
Revelio.
哪一个按钮是飞的？B 吗？会不会是 B 啊？Tab。哦，我还没装链子。先起得到。来看看风景，哇，真漂亮！啊，这是不是
The castle must have been quite stately in its time.
那棵树感觉很特别啊。感觉应该有本书页。
Revelio.
什么时候这个？这是什么？你们是什么鸟？哑鸟？哦，哑鸟。没有书页，我猜错。
Revelio.
肯定有个点是那个。
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
啊，忘记。
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even
So chill.
Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course.
Butterfly.
Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. 怎么样？
Can you tell me more about these courses?
前面还在吵架。
This course demands focus. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
来呀！
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
哎，我要干嘛？
This is rather fun.
我们看那个。
Excellent. did it! Brilliant.
我们不会赛车啦。
Success. Made it! Oh, did anyone else see that?
好烂哦！怎么？他原来他的最高纪录才2分20啊！害我以为这很难，还要紧张了一下。
That's not. You must have cheated. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
我想要看主角跟这种角色结婚啊！
I suspect Mr. Week. Revelio.
你听到那边有个东西。 哦，对，我去帮那个人找石头啊。是这里吗？这里，对。
Revelio.
我知道有一颗在这边。
I'd better keep an eye on high. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
对啊，我们要看一下那个任务。我已经接受的任务是。 支线对不对？多时好多。等一下，他直接帮我标了他的位置哦，认真。我怎么记得他之前只是给一个大致的位置啊？
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Hmm, 这个塔要怎么进去啊？还没搞。
Revelio.
哇，他的多多石可不好找哎。哇，这边很酷哎。这是什么地方？呀呀！好吧 ，Q 是什么？教学。这都是不好找的。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
他们藏在室内吗？不解，解别的。
Revelio.
我穿过它了，我穿过它了。抱歉，同学，我刚刚穿过你。
People I feel sorry for are the ones who don't believe in the power. You've seen it,
Revelio.
The werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it
三
wasn't.
家级人物，
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the
Santiago.
boy who says you're telling
I'm
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was
Oh.
Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fight,
good on
fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you
Just-
can't get Peeves to
just
smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
稻草。我知道，这个我就试把36种试完，然后用这个答案去推测到底怎样才是正解，因为这个。
Revelio. Accio.
开了，猫头鹰跟 糟糕，他把题目消掉，所以是这个1、2、3、4、5，第5个。嗯？它是3512，305，5。那12是什么？4、12，4问号独角兽会变成这个，这个是这个，应该是1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8加4是12，没错。但是这个是5，为什么？等一下哦，不对哦，独角兽是8的话，那加4就不会是啊。等一下，我看，这边是8，还是这是4？然后独角兽是2，等下不对，独角兽是2的话，这个就是6，可是它不是6啊。5，还是这不是根本就不是5，要这样子从这边开始算，1、2、3，那也不对，因为它是如果这样应该是2。就算知道答案还是推不出来。1、2、3、4、5，它是这样算是5，那这个呢？这个这样算是8，对吧？然后是12跟4。还是这个比例，5、12、13，不对，应该不是三角形，所以是怎么算的啊？到底是怎么算的啊？还是它应该是对称的吗？不对，5、12。1、2、3、4，还是它根本就不是5，它是3，它是1、2、3，这样数是3。除了5跟3以外，还有哪种数法？不对啊，他们是这样算的啊，因为这边也是照着这个顺序在排的，所以应该就是这样算没错啊。那这个如果是还是那逆着算呢？1、2、3。跟你也算它是3跟多少？6，3跟6，3、6加4，6加2加4，3跟3减6吗？3，如果是减法的话就是8，3减8。8减3，8，可是这边没有8，它这个要么是6，要么是3，没办法抽8。我刚刚还以为他不会放弃我欸，很像欸，没有，其实不太像。
Revelio.
怎么办？我好笨哦，好绝望。我还以为这是我擅长的那种题目，结果我居然毫无头绪。这种数论题本来是我擅长的东西啊。4、12，4加8，4加，还是它不是加法，是乘法，3个乘起来，那不应该会有5啊？ 5是指数哎，还是相乘加2个相乘加1个加其中1个，那就有可能。我看一下，3乘以0加5，那4的话要怎么抽？这个是8，这是8。独角兽是2，独角兽是2，我是咋解答的？我查攻略，不管，我实在是没办法。
Revelio.
在前面。所以第一个真的是0哦，靠腰嘞，哼，3，真的是0哎，为什么？所以是7加4，7加4加7。1加4加7，干，哼。
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
你先走，我不敢进。
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Revelio.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you've found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast...
哦，变形学。这万应室专用的。
On those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio. Accio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old
Revelio.
school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Haha.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
What was that? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
哦，我要直接砸对吧？
Accio. Incendio.
当然不是这样。
Revelio. Revelio.
还说是这样。
Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
好像还是不知道怎么打。他正规解法应该怎么？我刚刚应该不是正规解法。
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
传送点。
Yikes! Careful. Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You?
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then... Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effect of anything in which one is clothed.
哇，我斗篷怎么那么强？泥怪的伤害，活火烧伤害，哇，酷！ 操！这样就不用放那个光了。
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
技能没用的，应该是工具组。
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
有什么不一样？应该是一样的，只是长相不一样。歌德多元植物科学植物。哇哦，等一下，哇哦，这是什么多元？歌德科学。我不是很喜欢这种风格的植物，我想要写歌德。空间不够。这样好。 我不晓得我要那么重要。我整套用歌德吧。我喜欢这个。这个也蛮好看的。哪边是正面？下面是书吗？那这边应该是正面。
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
Oh, 还是很酷。我是它已经有了。好小声，空的。哼，这可以玩吗？
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, but I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Revelio.
不能讲话，然后走。这出去哪里？天文塔。直接传走。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
我何不就去万应室呢？
This way.
哪里？能带我走啊？
There's a secret passage just here.
为什么不知道？为什么他就让我自己一个人进去？
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose it. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
教我，教我。
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo. 它就一直转。
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Confringo.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it. Incendio.
Confringo! Well done.
抱歉，我好像毁了很多东西。所以你叫我不要。
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio.
Eh?
Accio. Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive...
要我有进展，赶快把书给我。好像没给我是因为他那个，他去办事，我都忘记了。
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
什么意思？
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Revelio.
哎呦，居然没猜过这个。
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
太酷了，太酷了！我电脑没办法那么酷。 你就这样直接走上去，教授。
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
他跟他老婆讲吗？应该是这个他老婆。
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
哪一段啊？我想一下。哦，他们2个人在聊。
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower.
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. My recollection is that it seems abandoned.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
我这样好像有解过一个那种失恋。能帮我标一下吗？我有点不太确定在哪里啊。地图上看得到那个塔吗？哦，他在讲一句话，看一下。
nice to see you, my...
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you have done that, come and see me.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
那边是什么怪？哦，我猜大概是那个，这样是。应该是哪一张？这张。
No! Oh, I will make you. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Confringo.
你们干嘛要给我一个借口可以杀你们呢？走过去吧。
Accio. Revelio.
哎，我开过，呵，我来过这里了。真的，我来过这里。下面好怪。哦，那个。
Accio.
很远。
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
这上面是什么生物？是雅鸟吗？还有野兽中鸡的图案。哦，是，挺整实啊。 什么？那什么？恐怖！
I shan't be having none of your nonsense. Leave me like that again, and you'll soon find yourself with naught but poachers at your back.
他这样还没赶到。什么？什么东西？那东西撞一下就爆炸。
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me. Show yourself.
我刚刚怎么看到整整10号来？
So, oh, get back here or I'll have you stewed like a lamb!
下来啊，赶快下来！
You little cat! Back for more rice. Levioso! More to serve, Levioso! You after Levioso!
Your poaching days are over.
哦，黑暗杀有效。
Revelio.
Thinking in terms clearly indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. Betting on the dragon fights was the best.
Dragicus totalis. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
这显然就是最新的刺客教条。
Incendio. Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
这样吗？不是哦。那我可以。
Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendium. Revelio.
Revelio. 哇，这种的、哦，这么难哦，好酷！哎，哇，很难哎。哎，我掉地上。哇，这没有我想的那么好控制，没那么简单。感觉没有下面的防具。完了，这我怎么破得完？哎。哎不，哦不， 会不会从这边比较简单呢？试试看。
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
超难的啦。
Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Where did I set my traps? Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield? And where did I set my traps?
Oh.
What? You've made a mistake. It isn't Laura Treadwell's precious.
Incendio.
If I am someone, think you're clever.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
All right, you've had your fun.
Levioso.
This isn't a fair fight.
Accio. Incendio.
捡不起来，算了。
Revelio.
不对，他们两个在那边干嘛？是不是那边有宝？我差点就漏掉这个宝。这什么？兔兔。兔兔这么可爱。我为什么看到？哦，那个巨魔，那巨魔，能不能用这个？好，慢点，慢点，慢点。他没有死，好猛哦！撤退，撤退，撤退！哇塞，好猛哦！这什么鬼
？Levioso. Accio. Totalis.
跑喽，跑喽！不要，等一下。
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Incendio.
我使不动它，居然要它，居然可以吃我三下，整整10话。
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
这个应该可以秒杀吧？嗯，他怎么看得到？我才看向这边。
Incendio.
I should investigate.
Revelio.
这不就是那个人死掉的这类似？上下上下上上。
Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
没办法，我大概是
Revelio.
之后再讲。
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
那是什么？好在意
哦。Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
I've never seen a...
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast
Trafficus Totalis.
Totalis. Well done.
等一下，我遇到很紧急的事情，我要暂时离开一下。抱歉了。啊，我去这边好了。抱歉，教授，我等一下陪你啊。 我不想要解任务了啊！放弃任务会从哪里开始？
Over here.
好，谢谢。还有谁？往正西方走 ，OK。哦，看到了，地图上的标志。哇，这种很酷的堡垒啊！
Wonder who lives here.
啊！等一下，我们要打。给我等一下，这个游戏后期是不是可以买房子啊？
We'll have no more of that.
那你倒是理我一下，我要卖东西。啊！哦，因为我在战斗中，是不是
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso.
哦，让它粘到一个东西上面，然后把那个东西飘起来，是不是
Levioso.
是吧？是吗？
Hello.
Yes, but just the one, I'm afraid.
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking
以
for?
后再聊，以后再聊。
Exactly what I needed. Thank you.
没差那一点防御力。哼，好笑。没差这点行吗？
Thank you for your business. Hope you'll come and see me.
Hello again, Miss Wolf.
Hello again. What can I do for you?
他眼睛有个肿的。
What do you have for sale?
Do you know what you might be looking for?
好，走。
Thank you for your business.
我找到地图。
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Quickly now.
must be something here. Ramrock said so.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
全部背对我有够好笑，这个教学方法不比太刻意了吧？
There must be something here. Ramrock said so. Quite a grapple one you are.
Sure.
Revenue. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. Why coming back this way?
Leviosa.
I'm a
You won't get away with
Revelio.
Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant about this place, though.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle. I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an enchantment last this long.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Command it to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
对耶，我在想一件事情，我不是有点那个技能吗？ 按住闪躲键，然后按住。
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
没什么提示。
Levioso.
哦，等下这边有，是啊。
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Revelio. Revelio.
那送这个，捡个宝。到这边出发战斗。
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
What have the keepers planned for me?
Huh. 总觉得这个冲刺好像很容易出 bug 一样。
These look familiar.
Revelio.
下面是不是有宝
？Accio.
觉得他们在萨尔达身上学到了不少。
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
我拱到了2次，所以它这两边会进不一样的地方。
Revelio. Accio.
More statues.
Come on.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
Oh, 他怎么都不见了
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Not making this easy on me.
Revelio. Accio.
找不到拉扯的点。我进了吗？哦，没有，我没有进。可是要怎么过去呢？
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Oh, 懂了。
Accio.
好像塞尔达里面那个哪一代啊，也有类似的。
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
那个什么宝，还有人是宝，那个我要怎么拿到呢？
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
我其实没有很想拿那个宝。
I'll never get used to these floors.
太摇滚了吧？摇滚吗？
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
这下面是什么都没有了，我感觉下去会死。可以这样。那，可是我要怎么上去？我可以这样。
Accio.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Accio.
好。哎，顶裂密道。顶贴。顶贴密道。
Accio.
Accio.
Revelio.
居然就把补药丢在地上。好晃。
Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
不过我刚刚有记得，我刚看一下。
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
哎，怎么这样？
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
啊，我刚刚说完没说。
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus.
没有按到，大招。哦，按错了。
What a relief. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
怪怪的，怪怪的，怪怪的，那女的变得怪怪的了。
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
快速旅行啊
Revelio. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chip.
钱波尔。
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
秋天了，我已经在这边待了1个季了，好久没回来这里了。
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
I should ask Sirona at the Three...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
那个是谁啊？哪个老师啊？是老师吗？
Incendio! Levioso! Accio!
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for...
突然变好多东西哦。 奇兽学课程，我要参加这个。
Objects to the ground.
Revelio.
感觉我好像才玩，哎，居然有这个。好了，那这样我。
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
那边还有钉，这里，左边还有钉。
Revelio.
前面还有钉。等一下再看吧。我需要先学。 还是说
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
没错。
Revelio.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Ah.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing with.
Where do you find time for this?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbee. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage that...
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the 3rd floor corridor.
Are you asking me?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. It's a sweets ingredient.
Couldn't you have someone?
They're not for sale, and you never know. So, the reliable...
I'll see what I can do.
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my...
I'll need to get those dried billywigs things for Gareth if he's to finish his latest.
好，那个 怎么办？我不知道先接哪一个，两个都很棒。对，在古代海豚小屋是干嘛的啊？
Revelio.
等一下，树这边的树本来就是这个秋天的感觉，还是真的有换季？好漂亮建筑。
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
我蛮喜欢这个角色的，虽然他应该没什么戏份。这是什么？狮子猫。
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone. Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
这样我打扮太奇怪了，让我讲话变得没有说服力。
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone.
Wow.
The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In the forest.
I'm not sure. What's this all about?
You'll see. I promise you have nothing to fear.
我先把衣服换一下。糟糕，1点了，我要去睡觉。我看起来越来越奇怪。
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
等一下，好可爱啊，有点晕了。
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
为什么我的其他咒语都不能用
Stand back.
我想要 Rebellion 一下。施救吗？哦。
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
鞠躬，这样的吗？这种姿势，再鞠躬。哦，他会回礼耶，好礼貌。
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on. What they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio.
啊，说现在这种情况，有一个是锁着的，是不是因为？要12等，然后我还没12等吗？哦，要学拉绳术。拉锁术，拉锁术是怎样？跟那个速度琴有什么不一样？ 好多。真的，10个小时。